Hey everybody, Happy New Year 2025. I got a package a few days ago. I've been so eager to get to this. This is an unboxing video for the JDR Quartz 12-hole chromatic harmonica. I'm going to speed the footage up while I open this package. Looks like it came from Jacksonville, Florida. So here we go. Oh, I don't need scissors. So that was easier than the last one. Here's a very nice cardboard box that's shrink wrapped in plastic. And there is some text on the back that is in 5 different languages. Let me see if I could figure this out. It's in German, then it's in English, and then there's one harmonica, that's in Spanish, then one in French, then one in some kind of looks like Chinese characters. Okay, should I read what it says? It's an entry-level 12-hole chromatic harmonica. So this is not considered a professional instrument. I have a hunch that it's going to play pretty good. And I got to tell you something that I found out about this instrument. I thought this was a valveless chromatic harmonica, which I was kind of interested in as an instrument to keep in my car. Whether it gets hot or cold, it's not going to affect any valves because there's not any valves. But this one is described as half-valved in one of the things that I found on the internet. But I took a look. I was on Amazon. I was like just checking the price of it, getting an idea. It showed an image of which I will... Do I have enough space? The image may be over my face here, but I'm going to include the image that I found on Amazon. And it shows only 3 valves on the outside of the reed plate. I just want to show you this. This is a Hohner CX12. Seems like a big subject change, but I want to talk about reed plates and Windsaver valves just for a second. This is from a Hohner CX12, as I mentioned. Reed plates and a wood comb, or reed plates and comb. And you could see that this thing has these white Windsaver valves on both the top and the bottom. On the outside, there's no valves on the upper notes. This harmonica is old enough that I don't know if they fell off or they just don't have valves. And then if you look inside here, I'm not going to attempt to show you, but from here I could see Windsaver valves on the inside part of the reed plate also. So this image that I saw on Amazon showed only 3 Windsaver valves on the outside reed plate. So I'm going to read a description that I found somewhere on the internet. It says half valves chromatica. Only has a few valves attached to the inner side and removes some of the valves on the outside of the reed plate. It uses new technology to adjust the gap to ensure air tightness and maintains air intake and air output, similar to a full-valved chromatic. Exquisite accessories. I was talking about the case. Wait, I was talking about the reeds. High quality, 1.2 millimeter thickness reed plate is easier to get the higher pitch, rich sound, and timbre. By the way, that word is pronounced timbre. It's of French origin, and it's people say timber. Just a pet peeve of mine. Well, I know what you mean when you say it, but timber actually has to do with building materials and wood. So the word is timbre. a rich sound and timbre. The cover and mouthpiece are made of chrome-plated copper with a smooth surface that's very conducive to playing. Fast and smooth slider. Quick response slider makes no noise and you'll feel comfortable when you press the slider. The comb is custom made and made of ABS resin. It's perfect for beginners, adults, and experts. So I think I fall into the adult category there. Maybe in a few years I'll be an expert. Portable size. Yes, you get a case and a polishing cloth. So I predict that this instrument is going to play pretty good. It's mostly has to do with how does it feel for the player. But I've recorded harmonicas that don't feel good but sound good. I mean, like the end result is like, hey, that sounds pretty good, but when I'm playing it, it doesn't feel real punchy. You know what I mean? So we're going to see how it feels. Then I'm going to record it and then stick around to the end of the video. I'm going to play. I have a track dialed up. I'm going to put some headphones on and just go right into. I mean, I'm going to play test this thing, but then I'm going to play like I'm going to jam for a while with the backing track and get an idea. Should I speed up this part of the... Alcohol pad for disinfection use. Okay. I'd like to say thank you to JDR for sending this to me. I've done a handful of unboxing videos. So far, the ratio is 50-50, whether I pay for them or it's sent to me as a gift. It's a long story. I won this one in a contest. But they did say, hey, we would like it if you did a little review of it and told your community about it. A case, and the case has a nice kind of what you'd call a faux leather feel. And it says Quartz. And there's the slide, feeling very smooth. And it's black with gold lettering. And the word quartz did make me think of a watch. And the logo does have a clock image or watch image. It's got a second hand. What time is it in the world of the quartz harmonica? Looks like about 10 minutes after 5. So this is the harmonica that you play when you get off work. And I'm going to try to look at... I'm not going to take this apart. I try my best not to do that with all my harmonicas. I don't want to deal with it. Oh, okay, JDR X clock. So there's the clock thing again. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to play it. Do I have any predictions or any other thoughts? Let's just see. Ooh, the high register's nice. It does feel different. And this is something I anticipated when I thought it had no valves. So it's described as half-valved. But the image I saw, like I said, it showed the valve sporadically, only 3 of them. So it feels different than my valved harmonicas. But it's very responsive, and I don't know how to describe what I'm feeling. I'm going to leave all the mistakes in and everything. I'm just playing it. So if it's missing a bunch of valves, I'm very impressed at how well that it plays. And I would say diatonic harmonica players that are not used to working or playing with Windsaver valves might like this instrument. And then I'm curious about something else. The bending, doing a few bends there. Now that note, which in cross harp would be hole 4, on the chromatic it's hole 5. And that's of course an important note for blues players if you're playing cross harp. That feels very much like a diatonic, the way that note bends. And it kind of gives it away that it's a chromatic with the other notes, but that particular holes 5 and 6, that a double stop. So to my ear, it sounds a little different. It's interesting, but I do, boy, I like that that one thing that I kept demonstrating, the double stop bending, and then. Took me a second, but that one, that double stop bends also. That's holes 3 and 4. Is that right? 4 and 5. And 5 and 6 was the other double stop I played. I don't know if I said that wrong, but. Let me play in another key. Let me play in the high register zone. it's responding different. I just don't have all the words and the adjectives for what I'm experiencing. My preference would be to play a fully valved chromatic harmonica. That's what I'm used to. That's the tone that I'm used to. That's the response that I'm used to. However, we all know that Windsaver valves can be problematic. How many times have I been playing a harmonica and the whole 3 blow, it will stick. For me, that's the note that sticks a lot. Whole 3 blow, the G. So I have a feeling that whole 3 blow is never going to stick on this one. Okay, let's fire up the studio and put some reverb and EQ on the harmonica. Let's see how we do. Hey, so let me know what you guys think of that demonstration. Be patient with me. Give me a couple weeks. I'm going to do another test drive of this harmonica on a different track. I won't do any lecturing on that one or discussion. I'll just going to play the thing. We'll find something fun to play over. And then I want to invite you to like this video, subscribe to my channel. One way you could really support the channel is to go to my website, chromaticlessons.com. I've got 5 courses up there right now, and there's 2 improvising courses that cover 8 keys. And I'm working, so that's volume 1 and volume 2. I'm actually working on volume 3 today. I'm going to be doing some recording for that. And there's a couple songbook courses, and then there's a course on minor scales that I think is beneficial. I've also started a harmonica club with weekly assignments. I think that is a really nice way to give a small amount of instructional content and not overwhelm the student.